Okay, well, hopefully that's it sounds to me as if you've got a nice little setup, and you can join us Mondays and Thursdays
Yeah.
if you're free.
Well, I'm just looking around the office. I'm thinking now that my office is probably slightly smaller than Dave's cupboard.
Wow.
So, are you thinking of only getting a 55-inch TV for your desk?
It would just about block out the sun. There is a window in my office looking out,
That's one step up from mine.
as well as a door.
And are you feeling 100%, Phil? Or
I'm feeling a lot better. You can probably hear my voice is still a bit weird, but yeah, I'm feeling better. I did a full day's work today, whereas on Friday I got to lunchtime and I thought I've just got to lie down, and I lay down on the sofa and slept for 2 hours. So
yeah, well, you've got to milk it a little bit as well.
Well,
You got a disease that's going to kill you. You might as well get a few hours off.
yeah. I did put that on the timesheet. I didn't say it was working while I was snoozing. I didn't go full George Costanza, in other words.
You use the word research for those sort of things.
The inside of my eyelids.
Well, nobody's found the fairway yet.
No, we don't bother the greenskeeper too much. But Dave might have found behind a tree.
Almost.
Okay, I think, and obviously this is kudos to the first person who does hit the fairway.
Yeah, well, we want the Goldilocks option here, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goldilocks.
What's fading?
That's not it.
It's gone to the same tree as Dave.
I think so.
worst result.
Oh, no, even worse.
Where's it gone?
Right behind the next tree.
Bugger.
You have to do a Allenby bloody hook.
Yeah. I remember that shot. It came back and hit him, didn't it?
I think it did.
Yeah. I remember I was watching the broadcast. He's just lying there on the ground.
Okay, well, it's out. I mean, it's a hell of a tree, isn't it?
It
That
is.
was massive.
Oh, well, at least you're okay, Dave.
Yeah.
If this course is the one I'm thinking of,
Oh!
Oh,
Fucking Tour Pro. Damn you.
tricky.
I'll tell you what, if anybody can string 2 straight shots together on some of these holes, they're going to reap rewards, I would think.
Yes.
Is this why you've gone skins? Because you don't think the scoring will be any good?
The scoring's going to be appalling.
That looks pretty good.
Sort of in the direction of a green, at least.
I'm not sure whether this is the first time you're seeing Tour Pro in all its disgusting glory, Phil.
Well, I think that one that Dave did out of bounds, that was Tour Pro, but everyone played it really well. It was only that shot and I think one other that was, pretty wildly off course.
Yeah, that day, the first 6 holes, we were almost all hitting the fairways, and Phil made a comment, what's all the fuss about? And then the back 9, the tears started flowing.
Yeah.
God, you
Oh, I can't see my player.
For God's sake.
Oh, God.
Some serious tree issues on this course.
Where's the fucking pin? Where's the hole?
To your right, isn't it?
Oh, you.
Great.
Don't know where you are.
I've got no idea where I'm pointing. I can't.
Well, you're
I think Dave's plan is to give us vertigo so we get dizzy and he wins by the hole.
You're playing exactly in the wrong direction there.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah, that's correct. Just going to have to use F5 if you want to see your golfer.
Well, how come I'm able
Oh
to
no.
use?
Fucking thing's moving. That's it.
So whose turn is it? Yours, Dave?
Yeah, I'm trying to see my golfer. Okay.
Well, I've just used F5 and I've just I can now see you.
Effing thing.
It's not an easy shot, that's for sure, without the issue of view.
I'll work it out. Ooh, 53, 4%. Jesus, I almost hit that at the back.
Nothing happened.
I don't think it's too bad.
Sounds all right. Let's watch the replay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you only just carried the rubbish, and you couldn't have done much better, really. Sort of vicious place to be.
There's where are we? It's funny, I'm actually able to. Oh no, okay. I've got the BLI, yeah. 60 feet. No. This is not easy, is it? Okay, well, I'm playing my 5th shot. Bogeys could actually half holes here today.
Stupid view. Okay.
This might be another one of those rounds where it just confirms to all of us the reason why we don't play it Tour Pro.
No.
Wow.
Fuck it. It's stimp 14?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Just under hit it then. That's all.
I nearly asked you to lower the stimp a little bit. Oh,
Yeah,
you've got the first skid now.
Yeah, that's the end of that.
Wow.
50,000 quid or dollars.
Yeah, Dave, when we play one-on-one skins, Dave always throws me the first couple of hole crumbs, and then he wins one of the big ones on the back nine and gets me that way.
I didn't realise the first 2 holes were so long.
It's a pretty brutal start. And look where that pin is too. That's an easy pin, and it's tucked right away.
Yeah, Pars might win the skin here today. Oh, that's 2 out of 2.
Amazing.
Isn't it surprising how appallingly bad we were on the first tee, and you two put it right down the middle.
Yeah, 2.25s, I think.
Okay, well, I'm doing my very best, but
3.
That'll be alright.
Is it now?
Well, yep.
Yes, it is.
Mm.
Best angle in too.
Yeah, much better start. And did you give COVID to anyone else in your house, Phil?
No, I didn't. They were pretty rigorous with me. I was pretty banished to my bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
If I ventured out, even with a mask, Natalie would say to me, "What are you doing here?"
Get back in your room.
Pretty much.
Go to your room.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I hate you.
Well, that's not a bad shot, Dave.
Oh, it was only a metre from being really good.
Ooh, tricky.
Wow, I'm so glad we're not playing without the BLI.
Mm.
These greens look very, tricky.
I like the look of the course after all those rocks.
Hmm.
Not a rock in sight here.
Oh, Andy's going for the wogger.
He's gone for the wogger, yeah.
Oh,
Excellent wogger.
that's going to be a shocker.
You couldn't have walked it up there any worse, Andy.
Thank you very much.
Seeking the comfort of the sand. Is it?
Of course, one thing I neglected to do was take into a fact that it was 10 yards downhill.
Oh yeah, next putt's 17 inches downhill. That's gonna be fun. Really good. Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, this is a. Oh, this barber pole is going all over the place.
Can you imagine this with no BLI?
It's going. I just sort of. It's going right, left, 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 right, 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 left, right. Oh God.
Without seeing the BLA, it looks like I reckon I'd aim 8 feet to the right of the pin, and you're not doing that. It's a real optical illusion.
Nice effort.
Wow, didn't that wobble? Wow.
It was just wobbling all over the place, wasn't it?
No BLI would have been defeated thoroughly then.
Well, I think if we'd have used this at pro, we'd have been okay on the fairways, and then just came on shaking our heads. So I can't take him here without the BLI. Oh, okay.
Will he? No, not quite.
Very good.
Well, I don't think I have to worry too much here. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to tie the hole.
Good.
Building a skin.
Yep.
Oh, 3 pars.
Ooh. This one looks
Wow.
problematic. To say the least.
It is a very pretty course, though. It's just really. It reminds me a bit of a tighter version of Riviera.
It's a good shot. Almost.
Line was good. Shame the fairways were just normal.
Yeah. It's also a great
Back
line.
straight.
Wow, look at this.
Just can't get up. Andy will be out the back if he hits the 7 wood with his brute strength.
Oh,
Oh!
Boy. Oh my God.
That's a good angle in from there.
well,
Yeah.
not only did I hook the bejesus out of it, but I also got absolutely no club head speed whatsoever.
I think that was a
God,
double
right, that
crosser.
was-
Good recovery though.
Mm.
And then you do that, which was great.
Yeah,
Yeah. Great shot.
I mean, it didn't feel that different to the tee shot, but
Mm. Right.
well, Phil, you're witnessing how difficult it is for all of us. It's not just the long game. The short game isn't as tight as it usually is.
Mm.
But there's a guy who plays the same method with the mouse at this level, Tour Pro, and his stroke average is something like 3-4 shots around better than any of us can do.
Yeah. He goes around in a 4-round tournament, he'll have 40 under at Tour Pro, things like
Right.
that. Just crazy. You got to wonder how.
He'd be thinking, pity there aren't worldwide tournaments with money.
He's going to struggle to have money on this game.
The other thing is the rest of the crowd wonder if he cheats or not. Well, let's.
Go on.
Oh!
Oh,
That
how
would have been
did you
probably
not
fine.
pick that, Dave? What's wrong with you?
Oh, I could have done with that. I thought that was it.
Oh, sorry, that was Andy.
yeah.
Good.
Oh!
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah. Please.
I mean, look at the thing rolling away.
Mm.
Okay, this is a little bit more like it.
No. You knew that was going to happen.
Don't hit the path.
Ooh,
Oh.
out of bounds as well.
Yeah, if it had hit the path, it would have gone out. That's good information. I'm not going to win the outside. Look at that.
Yeah, that's not
Solid
bad.
shot.
It's very solid, isn't it? I like that line, Dave.
Hmm.
I'm just praying for a shot that hits the fairway. Well, that's not bad.
That has hit the fairway. And it's a lovely angle in.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
Dave's got a lovely line in too.
didn't hit it.
It's pretty good.
Mm,
Oh, we
So-
could have first birdie. Good
Ooh.
shot.
that's a good
Tough.
Very nice.
shot.
Okay, I think one or both of us has got to stuff it close here, Dave.
All right, I'll try. I don't want to get backspin on this. I'm going to over club and chop.
Looks good. Oh!
Oh,
Very nice. 98,113.
Three good shots.
Okay, right. Okay. Oh no, 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 no.
not breaking it.
Straight
Broke
away.
way quickly.
Mine almost has nothing in it. Just a quarter of a ball outside left edge.
Good.
You can see the little white line, Phil. It gives me the clue.
Oh, okay.
You know, when I run the marker in between the ball and the hole, you'll see
Okay.
the white line.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And,
god.
and that's the BLI, and that's the one that's telling you which way the green is breaking.
Yeah.
See how much break I've got on this.
Well, we can't see. Oh, wow.
And it still wasn't enough.
Bad luck.
Well,
I could not believe how much break I had then. I really want to tie that hole up, Andy.
The mailman has not got any
Regis-
checks in the mail at the moment.
No.
Andy saves his best till the last anyway. Shot.
it is a good shot. Those are good for length. Oh, garbage.
Advantage, Vanty.
Yeah, remind me to, if you ever see that I've started having good rounds on the counting tours, Dave, just drop me an email saying start tanking it, because I do not want to be coming off pro. It's just not nice.
It happened to me once last year, and I had a terrible month, but I played so badly I was back to a standard pro.
Shot.
straight away. Nice shot. Beautiful shot.
Well, if that ever happens to us again, we've always got the trick up our sleeve of not playing with the BLI.
Well, once you've got, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I reckon I'm going to be pushing it this month. I've had a good month. We'll see what happens.
Well,
I reckon I'll be within half a stroke of promotion, something like that. Well, this is interesting. It goes left, 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 and then bang right at the end. Look. Look
I
like
don't I don't get that line that you're talking about.
are you seeing
Yeah,
it now? Or not?
No, no,
Oh, you're
I
not
see
seeing the
the
hole.
the red and white pin. I'm seeing. That's all.
Yeah, and there's a white line at the bottom that's moving around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so that white line, where
Okay.
it is now,
Yeah.
it's going left.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
stronger it is, the more it's going left. So you can see at the end it goes hard right. So I'm going to aim this a bit to the left, and it should just dive right at the last second and probably just miss.
You've talked yourself into it.
Oh God, I got on the wrong side of the spine.
I mean that is the BLI as well.
And that's with the BLI. That's embarrassing.
I mean, to
You
be
said it
honest,
was going to dive right at the last moment. What's going on?
Well,
That just kept going left.
we'll go through it again on the next hole. You'll see.
oh, well done, Dave.
Yeah.
Oof.
That still making me cut it.
Well, I see at the moment, Phil, I do not have any idea whether the ball is moving to the left or to the right with any club. So my the way I move the mouse and so on, nothing is working.
Wow. Oh, okay. So it's a matter of it's going to hit the path. Oh,
Didn't get a very big bounce.
No.
that was like it was like a children's playground sort of spongy foam or something.
Yeah, some politically correct path, and the good old concrete ones would have bounded me 20 metres. That's gorgeous. Dave's actually starting to nail these drives.
It is good.
Still don't think it's a reachable par 5.
See how far out you are. It would be
Oh, I could get there.
yeah. If you had hard fairways,
Yeah, it's also up 20 foot as well. It's going to be unlikely.
That's it.
That'll
That's a
work.
shot.
That'll work really well.
Oh, that's what you call down the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, that must have felt nice. Right.
I woke up this morning to find an interesting news. Before I forget, what's going on with that Australian guy, the SAS one who took
yeah.
paper to sued the paper for defamation of character or whatever the correct term is, and his complaint was not upheld. So
I call it the Lance Armstrong rule of bowdlerisation. He's come a cropper in the same way that Lance did by, just outright refusing to accept what was easily established on evidence. He was bankrolled. Funnily enough, he sued one set of newspapers here, but he was bankrolled by a billionaire owner of another set of newspapers. So it's all costed about 25 million Australian dollars. But it's hard to believe that he won't go to jail because he's lost the case, and the judge basically said they've substantially proven that you murdered a couple of unarmed civilians in Afghanistan. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did strike me as being a really odd case.
But I read about it today. The funniest thing is, how they have discovery before court cases, and they describe what sort of documents and information that you've got to hand over to the other side. During discovery, they asked for stuff, and he buried 6 USBs in his backyard, and during discovery, that is, and he signed 3 depositions saying he'd handed over everything, but by that time he'd fallen out with his wife, who went around with another guy, and they dug up the USBs and handed them to the cops.
Wow.
And so when the judge questioned him about that, why didn't you hand over this stuff at discovery? He said, it just slipped my mind, and not surprisingly, the judge came out and said, well, you're a liar, just straight out.
Yeah. But isn't that like an indictable offence, perverting the course of justice?
Oh, yes.
Except
well,
it's
not,
a civil
not
case, though, isn't it?
necessarily that. I mean, a lot of people hold back on discovery, but what he did actually threaten witnesses.
Yeah, but he lied about it.
Yeah. Well, oh, you mean not handing over, but the actual lies that he told about it later on.
Yeah. Yeah, burying them in the backyard and then pretending you forgot, that's just bullshit. No court's going to accept
It's
that.
bullshit, Your Honour. Yeah, look, I think it, in many instances with perjury, say if you get perjury in a criminal trial, the perjury might be found out, you might be convicted of murder, or someone else might be convicted of murder, but they rarely seem to follow up on that perjury, and it kind of amounts to a similar thing that, I mean, it's probably the least of its problems as well, but whether, the cops or the courts or anyone will bother with that thing, the guy's reputation's in tatters. You'd think down the track he's going to be charged with war crimes, and including murder. So
it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. And to be honest, if you're in court and the government is trying to put you in jail,
well,
you're going to probably say whatever you have to say to get out of it.
Well done,
Yeah,
Dave.
Man, that was breaking all over the place.
that was a great part. I mean, the bizarre thing is that all he had to do was ignore what the papers were saying about him, but instead he chose to sue, and they defended themselves on the basis of complete defence of truth, and won. So you have to question his, as I say, it was a Lance Armstrong defence of bowdlerisation. Just say it confidently enough, often enough, and hope to get away with it.
It's typical narcissist behaviour.
I guess, yeah. Sounds like when you hear of all the stuff that happened on, he sounds like a piece of work. So
It is driving easy.
Woohoo!
Well,
They're fairly narrow fairways, these as well.
They are, yeah. Well, that was something I noticed a few days ago in our press. I occasionally switch on to the Australian. What's happening in your part of the world? And I thought, boy, this.
Lucky.
Oh, that's good.
Nice bounce.
Yeah, just laid up nicely.
Local knowledge.
Yeah.
Wow. So one of the things that's happened in this country today was this foundation or whatever. They want to pay, I think, 60 people. They're going to be invited for this trial, and they're going to pay them a basic universal income of £1,600 with no conditions, and just see what they do with it over 2 years.
How often do they get the £1,600?
Every month for 2 years.
Okay. I'm all for. I'm a big fan of the UBI. I think it's the way of the future.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out, because it's not a government initiative at all.
Okay.
And as far as I can see, it hasn't actually been, the funding for it hasn't been sourced. They've just put it out there wanting some kind philanthropist
Oh,
to
okay.
stump up the money.
And did they have any trouble getting volunteers, Andy?
Well, they haven't actually started yet, but they have announced the 2 areas that they want to, get people from now. One of the areas is not that far away from where I
Gosh.
live.
Okay.
Place called Jarrow. It's in the northeast near Newcastle upon Tyne. Oh Christ! Um, oh, do you know? I thought I had to go over that tree. Thank God I don't have to.
Yeah, you would have overshot by a little if you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could go for it. You could go for the UBI and say you'll productively employ yourself playing online golf.
Well, the only problem about all of this, and I feel a little bit sort of miffed that I'm,
Shot.
my
Oh,
my
sorry.
my income at the moment is less than this 1,600 quid that they're going to give me. I said, bloody hell! And I'm paying a small amount of tax on it as well.
You might as well volunteer for the scheme, Andy. I'll kick you.
Move to Jarrow.
The long and right, really.
What's no? Oh, advantage moment.
Oh,
Here we go. You could be off the 0.
You could take the lead in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
I wonder. One of the things
Yes.
Looks
Oh,
confidence.
my God.
Very nice.
It's a bit of an equaliser, the BLI, though, doesn't it? Because you're more likely to hole putts that normally, without the BLI, you'd be falling off the chair.
Yeah,
But,
you'd be 20 to 1 thinking that without the line.
Whoa, yes.
Oh, there it is.
I don't even get.
Wow.
Oh, I do get the chance.
So just a jackpot now, or
Yeah. Oh!
what the hell?
What was that?
What do you? What was that? Well, I couldn't win, could I?
It was a dummy stick.
That's what it was,
It was a very calm dummy spit.
wasn't it?
Very measured. All right.
There's phrases you'd never hear together. Spitting the dummy in a calm and measured way.
Oh,
Ah.
there was a lot of rolling down the hill to be done there if it had got 6 more inches.
Well, the putts are rolling in from you guys today.
Tell you what, you're very near to that T marker there. You better swing careful.
I will. Oh! Come on!
It was the T marker put you off.
Yep.
Oh, he's on the road.
It's the road hole.
I was gonna say.
Bloody hell.
Pity.
That might work.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Bloody
Come-
hell. That looked like a shocking shot. That is unbelievable.
Well, it's ended up pretty bad anyway.
Where the hell is it going, though? That went a long way.
Oh dear. Okay.
Better pick this one up nice and clean. Off the paint.
What's your club? Be a good test of your precision striking, Dave. Oh, there's an
Lucky.
almighty scrape.
Can't do much about the. Oh my god. It's a shocker.
You've got, this is about 1,001 this shot, isn't it?
Yeah. Needs more. More! More, she cried. Oh no!
Oh, David.
Long and right! And we're going, oh, it's me again.
It's great.
This is
I mean, this is the thing, Phil. You can go from a hole where you do make birdies at Tour Pro, but then the next hole you're just as likely to do what what Dave has demonstrated in a very
It sounds,
manner.
in other words, it sounds like real life golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just shows though that long and rights in Tour Pro are much worse than in Pro. From what that Dave's just did, that was
Oh,
violent.
you saw how far it went. I mean, fucking miles.
They don't normally go that bad.
35-20.
Tour Pro definitely exaggerates bad shots.
Yeah.
Huh?
God, look at that.
Good try.
So you can see the white line at the base of the pole, Phil. It's going dramatically right to left, that tells you. And at the last second, it just goes a little bit to the right.
Yeah,
But
and from the way Andy's shot went before, it's massive downhill towards the front of the green.
yeah, you can see how big that, like that's just phenomenal break. So I'm going to go about there and just hit a partial flop and see what happens. I can't see it.
Ooh, good
Yep.
effort.
Good enough to tie the hole.
Yeah, that money's starting to build up, isn't it, boys?
Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a prize. Mm, 150.
Well, I kind of expect that you might have the advantage here, Dave, because you naturally don't overswing.
Well, I actually think I do have a slight advantage. It makes it easier. I'm just not taking advantage of the advantage.
Just touch wood.
Oh, it's a par 5.
Well, that's a nice shot.
It is a nice shot. Don't encourage him, Phil.
I only said it after he hit it.
Yeah, well, that's another confidence booster for him. Let's see whether I can.
All right. So, if you hit a good shot, can I say good shot?
Yes, you can.
That's a good shot.
Thank you.
It is a nice shot. Very nice.
Mm.
Well, I deliberately
Look at
tried
that.
to take something off the driver as soon as you get over 100%, which I often do.
Oh, fuck.
It magnifies the.
Then things like that happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's fine.
I see a gap, Dave. You'll be right.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh, well. This hole's not for me, is it?
No, you just got to barrack for me and Andy to draw now. And it's no harm, no foul.
Oh,
What?
the
Oh, yeah,
one twig. I managed to find it.
Some interesting tree physics going on there.
Oh, well.
Well,
220 out. I think you're about 219, Dave. They were very close.
and 50 feet uphill, so that adds another 17 So it's 237 out, effectively.
Well, it's not a great shot, but at least I've got some kind of a shot from there.
A nice shot might be a super pin. Get around this bunker. 5 wood. That.
Oh, it's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty.
Oh, that was so close to being sensational. It's very good.
Nice shot.
Oh,
And off the
Oh,
green.
no. No.
Too much.
Oh my god.
right.
Wouldn't fancy this without BLI. Though I can see right to left.
Just a touch.
32. Okay. I've got the. Didn't quite. Not high enough.
Just don't want to stop. Don't think I left mine in just the right spot under the hole.
Still the closest, Dave.
Yeah, you're in the driving seat.
Good song.
Yeah, sniffing the tears.
Oh, this is horrible. All right.
Yeah, it looked like it might at the beginning, but
Right. So we can see it's going to break hard left to right, Phil.
Yep.
Right hole. 33 feet, 3% spin loss. So if I hit a flop, which goes 36 feet, it's in an uphill lie, so it'll take 4 feet off it. So if I punch it slightly, like that, and then underhit it just a tiny bit, it should land about there and just go like that. That's the thinking.
That's the quantum computer at work there.
did you take into account the 25 inches uphill?
I did,
Yeah,
but I just mishit the damn thing.
Yeah.
Real life gets in the way of all these fantasy things.
Yeah, I know that.
Stop. Don't you dare move any further.
Thought about it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Whoa, look how hard it breaks early, and then it's hardly any break.
Yeah.
Oh, just hit it too hard, and now look, that's not. Well, there's a lot of options happening here. Wow.
Well, the mailman's in for a par.
Well, you've just maintained it. Oh, Christ, look at the break.
So this to half the hole now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you slammed it.
I did slam. There was a lot of break on it, Dave. I was trying to keep it under control.
600,000.
Jesus, that's a big skin.
I've got news for you, Phil. The skin goes increasingly upwards from, especially from about halfway down the back nine.
This is a diabolical fairway to try and hit.
Yeah.
Diabolique.
Diabolique. Indeed.
This reminds me very much of that hole at Wagga Wagga.
Yeah. In fact, the first hole at Wagga is very much like this. Oh, that's a good shot.
That's a great shot, though.
If it stops, I think it's going to go in the rough anyway, but I couldn't have done much better. I tried to fade against the fairway to keep it
Yeah,
off.
that's what happens here at Mount Beauty as well.
Yeah,
A lot of the holes are like that.
just too vicious. I mean, if you want to leave it on the fairway, hit a shorter club.
Oh, look at that. That's
Yeah.
arrow like.
It's going to do one of two things. That's a good chance of hanging on.
Stop there. Don't gather. It's gonna. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is.
Well done.
Not easy to do. You've all passed over my cursor, Andy, and now I've got a T. Dave's gone a different field. Not wrong. Not bad. Good angle in.
You got good shading.
Ooh. This is so fun, this shot. It's going to turn right to left big time. Looks about right. No, it's not enough. Don't plug.
No, you didn't. It's certainly a different dynamic playing this kind of competition, as it were.
Might actually work.
It might.
Not bad.
That looks pretty good. If it runs down, and it is, not quite, or maybe.
It's going to be a fun putt.
Still going. Yeah, good shot. Okay. The mailman's just sent his caddy all the way up to the green to see what on earth is going on with this green, and he's come back to his man. He's whispering some things in his ear, which
Sweet nothings.
our listeners will not be repeated.
Yeah, I guess you want to put your stamp on this round, do you?
I do.
Very funny, Phil. Good dad joke.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
All right.
Oh, it's just getting better.
Yes.
The stamp is there. It's
Oh
getting
my God! Look at that.
Well, I think you've got to give the caddy a little bonus for that, Andy. He's
Oh,
done
yes.
well. Wow. It checked. Bastard.
I've just heard what the last conversation was. The 10% has just gone to 15%.
He's going to work even harder now. You'll be able to
Yeah.
send it to the green every time.
Well, at the moment, it's 15% of nothing.
Exactly.
No need to impinge with reality.
So
Brutal.
oh, you
Ah.
get it.
Go on, keep
Cats
going,
are
keep
fresh
going,
fruit.
keep going.
Well, you don't really need the line now, Andy. You've got to be alive.
Yeah, but it's yes, that's true.
That's wrong.
Oh.
Oh,
That was close.
Just handed him the skin, Dave.
Oh, shit. No, you can save it. he misses this. Well, you got to sink this though.
Yeah, okay. Or not. Fuck.
That's taken the pressure off Andy big time.
It has.
Certainly has.
He's only got a 2-putt.
Imagine having a 2-putt from there for $600,000.
That's $600,000.
Wow. That was a nice one.
600,000.
There needs to be another calculation here, Phil. What is 15% of 60,600? That's $90,000. I've just had the caddy
Yes.
give me a bloody check.
And your pay rise just gave him an extra 30, including in that.
Oh, this is a horrible tee shot. This I can't get. Oh, no, surely that's. No, that's. What is it? Oh,
I can see what you're thinking.
the trouble is, no, oh God.
It's very unusual.
It's not very unusual. It's very poor.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got away with it.
Very exciting.
Well, one thing that's done, Phil, is taken the pressure off me a little bit. I don't feel
Yes.
I have to win some money in the next few holes, although that would be nice.
Well, if you won nothing for the rest of the game, you'd still have done pretty well, I suspect.
Well, if I win nothing until the 18th hole, I've possibly got a chance of still winning the thing.
Yeah.
Because just the 18th is worth 500,000 by itself.
Right.
That's the big one. It's left an awkward angle.
It's not what I wanted. Jesus.
It's a very suburban course, this one, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, that's a great line.
Right.
It is a great line. What a shot.
Pretty happy with that.
Yep, and it's coming back.
This could be Patrick's shot of the night.
Look at this. Look at this.
Get the
That's
meat
in the
tray
hole.
ready.
Come on.
That is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
But I believe.
Dean. Dean. It's not too bad. Don't know whether I'll get up there. Stop there. Over to you, Dave.
All right. Well, it's a 4-iron. I can't believe it's a 4-iron, but it is.
It's a chance.
Beautiful.
Might come back down as well.
And it's coming back as well, isn't it? It does a full horseshoe on this screen, doesn't it?
Oh, I've got
Well,
it.
you've got a chance of sharing the spoils. Okay, 51 feet.
I was so looking forward to Lou Richards giving me a meat tray. I don't think it's going to happen.
Uncle Doug hands out the meat trays, Dave.
Oh, sorry.
Lou Richards presents the segment. Is Lou still alive?
No, I think he died years ago, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
I do remember Uncle Doug.
I have a feeling Uncle Doug didn't mind a drink.
He was funny. He got well carried away with some of his promos. I still remember him doing. It must have been Pal Dog Food or something, but he was just there with a, tin of, and he's just going woof 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 woof. Just, like he's just,
and they used to have that
so
hand-
ridiculous. It was fantastic.
It was.
Oh.
Good effort.
It was a good effort.
He
Well,
went full safety pin on that one.
we've given Uncle Dave an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for broke on it.
Well, you've got the BLI, you can back yourself.
Yep. Oh,
That one.
that had a weird bit of break, didn't it?
Mm. Yeah, it broke both ways there.
It's funny how
Over
easy
to you,
they are.
Dave.
If
Well, it's not that bad.
Are you getting the feel for what the BLI does, Phil?
oh yeah, I've got it. I just I had the screen small at first, so I wasn't seeing that thing.
Well, once you get the 55-inch TV on your desk, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Watch out for buzzards.
It's circling.
Whew,
A nice
Hey.
line.
means business.
It's just
Crushing it. He's.
straight down the middle. The middle of the
It
middle.
is, and it's the perfect spot to approach the pin on.
It's making
Now.
a statement.
Whoa.
Andy's done the same.
Whoa. That's what I said. You got to watch out for them. That's a nice shot too.
Might be better. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Oh, you pig.
That's why I wasn't going to say it was a better shot.
Well, I do have a slightly better angle, so, and I'm
Right.
not going to be
Okay.
have the backspin issue as much.
Okay. Right.
So I think I'm just going to ship my approach to within 5 feet, Phil, to use another posting term.
Wow. And
Not bad, Dave, but still a little bit too much hook on it.
it's, talk about extreme left of the green.
Yeah, that pin is tapped away.
It is, and it's an easy pin.
It feel easy. There. Are you right?
Nice. What a shot.
Good shot.
Don't think you can ask for much more than that.
Not from the rough.
I would be happy with something like that. So
You can get some bite on yours. So it's a small landing area.
It's very good.
as long as it stops.
There's the bite.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To be a first class shot, or is it going to be a third class shot?
It is the best angle in.
Ah, bloody. No, second class maybe.
You'll compromise with second.
That's all right. It is
Yeah.
somewhere in between the other two, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, without seeming to be a lie, this looks pretty straight.
Is it?
I don't know. Can't see to be a lie.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what a flash. Wow.
Oh, this isn't straight. There's a lot of right to left early on, but then it becomes straight. So here we go. Not a chance. Oh,
Mm.
Mm,
Didn't die wondering.
we've got here. It's pretty straight. If I can just chip it in a straight line, it'll probably go. If I get it wrong, it won't go.
It looks good. Oh,
Oh,
that was
I thought that was
suffering, Dave.
just going to dip in, but
thought you might have putted that one, Dave.
well, there was a heap of break early, and I had to chip over that break. And then it was straight.
Well, that was back-to-back birdies, Dave. What's going on?
It got me back in it.
the scores are actually pretty good, but considering some of the disasters.
Early was rough. There was a lot of tree action.
Mm. Literally rough.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
I think you're on
Good.
okay.
Nice first bounce.
Yeah, just out of range because it was the fairway. That's
See, I mean, that shot there, I thought I played it exactly like the last tee shot, and it's gone nothing like it.
yeah.
Absolutely nothing like it. And I think this is what Dave and I particularly find difficult. We never know when the next bad shot is going to come, and we don't really know when the next good shot's going to come.
Mm. Sounds like real golf.
Yeah.
That's, isn't it?
I think it's like real golf with steroids, because you can play really great shots, and then the next one can be absolutely appalling.
Mm.
It's as if you're going from a scratch golfer to a 20 handicap golfer within the space of a shot.
That can almost happen in real golf too, can't it? I mean, even tournament golf, every now and then you see a tournament player shank the ball, like just complete shank, almost out at right angles.
Like Adam Scott at the Open on the 18th at St Andrews, which is a fairway that's 150 metres wide. Then he hit it out of bounds on the right.
I'm trying to remember the English golfer I saw. He was very muscly, but yeah, he did it, and his next shot was okay. But I remember he was interviewed afterwards, and he said, "Oh, that next shot after a shank," he said, "it's always a bit nerve-wracking because you don't want to do it twice."
Well, see, Dave. Sorry, Andy.
I was going to say, I remember Ian Poulter doing that on the 9th at Augusta. So the ball was made up for a shank. Boy, he did shank it big time.
Wow.
I always barracked for Ian Poulter to win a major. He had it in him, but he just didn't have the mental wherewithal to do it. And he certainly had the skill.
Did Justin Rose ever win a major?
Yeah, he won the US Open.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, he's getting excited.
Justifiably.
Yes.
It's just getting better.
Well, that's got to be one of the shots of the day as well.
Super.
There's that.
You'll see that the horse had a bad time in one of these hole during the weekend.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he had a small chip, and he hit it less than 2 foot.
Poor horse.
But he ended up winning the tournament apparently.
Oh, really? Well, then it didn't matter, did it?
No. Go horse.
That's the best comeback.
Yeah, we like horse.
I know what I wanted to ask you guys. One of the things
No.
that happens or is happening in the UK, and it seemingly now happens, particularly during the summer months where it's not too cold to be out and about protesting, but we seem to be getting a lot more protests happening, which are not just sort of people, going to a park and listening to somebody speaking and, and or waving their banners, and all very sort of civilized in a sense. But now we're getting a lot of civil disobedience going on. So, and some of it's major, disrupting roads and whatever.
Are they the climate people?
Yeah.
Almost always climate people, yeah. I think it's becoming a thing.
But is it happening as much in Australia as you might think happens in the UK? Because there's usually it's either animal rights or Extinction Rebellion or Just Stop Oil or
Well, Extinction Rebellion had a couple of protests just last week in Melbourne.
Yeah, but one of the things they've done here, Andy, they've introduced, if you block a major road, it's either jail or a $50,000 fine. So they're getting really smart in the way they do it. They do things like cross the road really slowly.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing in particularly in London, but not just London. Others they will get onto a road and then start walking very slowly down it.
There's been some really bad examples of, people being. There was a woman who, I think she stopped a truck or a car on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and it's 3 or 4 lanes in both directions. So she blocked up one lane, and blocked it for 23 minutes. She was actually, and she's got no priors. She was actually put in jail for 3 months, which seems like an incredible penalty. And when you consider what people do and avoid going to jail at all, that for something like that, she had a super severe, to have a liberty taken away for 3 months and be locked up, God, that's extreme.
It is extreme, but I know the principle. The principle that they're applying is these people they're confronting our right to rule, so they must be suppressed. Even worse than someone that just sucker punches someone in a pub and gets a suspended sentence because they broke someone's jaw. They're not threatening the rule of the current government.
So make an example of them, you reckon?
They have to make an example of them because we can't have dissent against the government. The people that have
it's a very fine dividing line, and I think this the UK is struggling to know where that dividing line is, because during the coronation of King Charles, there were some incidents where people were arrested before the event and basically stuffed in a cell until the thing had finished. They were quite proactive with some people, but of course at this point the civil liberties people then became outraged. Well, how dare they? I mean, we were only carrying sort of luggage straps and stuff like this, and because I think there is a law about.
Oh no, in the farmyard.
Oh my God.
That's out of bounds. No!
Out of bounds.
Fuck. Whatever.
Yeah, look, I think it's a trend because I think around the country, state governments have been passing more and more legislation stopping people making protests that are illegal in this way, and making sure they've legislated for it. So obviously it's ramping up. It seems weird to me because, in Australia, we had the Vietnam War protests where people sat themselves down in the street for hours on end, like major city streets in the middle of Melbourne and stuff like that. So, but they're really, they've just gone to town on it,
I mean, anything that threatens the monopoly of power is what really drives them to do stuff.
Well, I mean, even worse than that is the essential services legislation, where basically, non-skilled workers are basically banned from striking. You're not allowed to withhold your labour, otherwise they will jail the union leaders that organise it. So anything that's classed as an essential service. So, but that means, of course, that people without skills, only big numbers, can't effectively, strike to get better pay and stuff like that. So it's pretty, it's the way we're heading. But I mean, getting back to the UBI you were talking about before, Andy, if the computers came in the 80s and basically multiplied productivity 10 times over, or however much it was, but it wasn't the workers who got that, it was the people at the top, and God knows what's going to happen. The same thing will happen with AI, that'll incredibly increase productivity, and the workers aren't going to get that. In fact, the workers will probably all just lose their jobs. So at some point you've got to say, there's got to be some sharing of it so that people can live and society can function, I suppose.
I know one of the energy companies suppliers has been quite open about it, saying that they have been using AI customer service agents, um, but they're surprising or unsurprising, they're finding that the satisfaction scores are better with the AI than they are with the human customer services. Oh,
because they're not getting stroppy, I guess.
possibly, and they're actually, sort of the information they're giving has to be correct rather than some sort of nuanced understanding of what it might be and how it might affect the person.
Yeah, there was a fascinating case in America just this week, Andy, where a lawyer went to court to defend someone, and he got one of the junior lawyers in the firm to look up some case law and quote some cases as precedents, blah blah blah. And anyway, fronts up in court and he quotes six different cases with case numbers and everything. And the judge takes all this information in and he checks it, and none of those cases were real. They were all made up. It turns out that the senior lawyer that asked the junior lawyer to do the work, the junior lawyer had used ChatGPT, one of the AI, to research cases, and ChatGPT just happily made numbers up.
Wow.
So that's, I mean, bad career move by the junior lawyer.
Yeah, junior lawyer would have lost his job.
Yes. Well, bad career move, yeah, all round. And the judge is now deciding whether or not to sanction the lawyers based on the facts. It's irrelevant to him how the facts get presented. They're responsible for them, so they should get sanctioned.
Well, they lied about these cases.
It doesn't matter that they were lazy and why it happened. It happened.
Yeah.
One thing I have definitely noticed in some of the forums that I visit and occasionally contribute to, but I think over the last 6 to 9 months there has definitely been an increase in these AI generated sort of posts.
Yeah.
You know, and they're always the sort of same. There's something off about the language used, and they're usually not wide of the mark necessarily, but there's enough of a germ of truth in them that if people aren't really careful, um, they will accept it as being, the truth.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the scary thing is, Andy, these are just junior AIs. We've only just started.
Yeah.
One generation from now, you won't be able to tell. And that's when it's going to get scary.
Well, I'm sure it won't be long, if it hasn't already happened, that when you want to speak to customer services through whatever, it will all be done over the internet, and when you click on your energy company, up will pop some kind of sympathetic looking AI generated person that sort of sits on your screen, as it were.
Yeah.
I've already had that. I forget what the circumstances were, but I had unusual circumstances, and the the auto replies, they just they couldn't deal with it, and so it kept circling 2 or 3 times, and so yeah, the penny
Well,
dropped on that. And
but
said,
I would
okay, I'm out of here.
I would guess that once, if you were in that situation and you weren't expecting, and then you realise, oh yeah, this is total sort of, you could have some real fun. It's a bit like getting a nuisance phone call and then wasting the time of the person on the other end of the phone.
Or you
Yeah.
could have your own robot at your end, just saying random stuff.
Yeah, like I had some cheese and biscuits 5 minutes ago, and just see how they respond to that. Oh no,
Could be left.
it is to the left.
That's a nasty pin.
It's a nice.
These are the easy pins. I'd hate to see the difficult ones.
Oh, I'm
that's pretty
happy.
good. The right length.
Oh, it's not.
That could be good.
Oh, it's just there. But
That
pin.
It's on the dance floor.
Yeah, that putt looks pretty ordinary.
Try our flops and chips, Dave. This is just diabolical if it lands.
That is unbelievable.
Look at the break, just short of the pin. If I don't get this long, it's just going to go down into this valley. Wow, I've got to be long. Must be long.
Not be long.
Must be long.
Not be long.
Well, you could do it, into the bank, and then it hits the top just as the pace dies off, curls around to the pin.
That? Oh, it almost worked. Oh. I did exactly what you said, Phil.
Ah, damn.
I blame this on you.
And I accept the blame.
But do you accept the blame unreservedly?
No, what I will say is that if I offended anyone, I'm truly sorry. Of course, only an unreasonable person would have been offended by whatever I said.
Can't see that. Where did that go? Did that dribble off down this slope as
No,
well?
it didn't.
Oh no, it didn't even make it. All right, now what's everybody doing?
This
You're
is
to
tricky.
the left too.
You don't want to go too far here, do you?
Well, this could parachute you into the lead, Dave.
Just want to get it up there.
1,000 big ones.
He's probably only going to need a par to do it.
Oh, it's a good putt.
Good enough.
It is.
Maybe. All depends.
Can the mailman make use of his BLI? I was going to say, can he make use of his stick, but I thought that would be greeted with the usual guffaws.
We don't guffaw, we titter.
Oh God.
That's the end of that.
Okay, that's a guffaw.
Oh. Now I'm going to give you a good read on this, Dave. So I'm just going to chip it straight in. Oof. Surely he's not going to make me putt again.
Right. So I have to sink this to save the skin.
Correct.
You do.
Oh, well.
That's assuming Dave sinks his last one.
That's
yeah,
true.
There's only 4 inches away or something. Wait, let's assume he will. So I've just got to chip this in. That means I have to pitch it about there and go like that and then nibble away at the last minute. And there. Beat 5% power, 16 inches upfield.
Oh, you
That was very close.
gave it a good try.
Never mind, Dave. Oh, why does it make me putt?
Just to torture you, Andy.
Well, it doesn't know that I'm going to sink mine, so.
Yeah, he might free putt.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
That was a great putt, wasn't it?
Well, that was probably fun in the end. Alright. So I'm just going to sink this and hope Dave misses his.
Wow.
Oh, this is going to put you in the lead, Dave.
Yeah,
Oh.
catapult.
All depends.
But not enough lead.
All depends what Caddyshack Vainty decides to do. He might be going miss.
No, I'm not going to do that to you.
The Rodney Dangerfield.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that was a timely fucking par.
I always remember in that film, you know, just sort of on the fairway. I'm sure there was a little Japanese guy playing with him who couldn't hit the ball, and he was just smashing his club into the ground. Nowhere near the ball.
Uh-oh. I've hit it straight.
He's out of bounds. And he wins a big skin and then just goes, bugger it, I'll just go into Phil's backyard.
Oh my God. I hit that
Sit down and
straight.
have a drink. Have a pina colada.
Didn't know the line.
There's no hiding place on this hole. Actually, you've gone out of bounds. Who was that? Yeah, you have gone out of bounds a couple of times, Dave.
Yeah.
But you're in the lead.
Nice
Yeah,
little
he hasn't
shot.
been punished for his sins.
No. His play knows no bounds.
And now look at his drive.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful drive.
That is a very good drive.
Yeah, try and replicate
Okay.
that. Like that, huh? Yeah, punch it a bit
It's
lower
a
so it
beauty.
goes less distance.
That could be perfect.
Oh, close to.
Oh,
Close enough. It's not a bad angle in. I'm good with that.
okay, right. What's this? He's moved right over to the side of the tee. Right, let's have a look and see where that takes me. Yes. Oh, that could be the perfect one. Right over the tree with a little bit of draw. Oh, yes. Now, don't go too far. Stop there, stop there, stop there, stop there, stop! Stop! Stop!
Will it?
Stop!
Not yet.
Deserved! Oh! A 91 out isn't too bad.
Not bad at all. I do note that there's out of bounds about 15 feet behind the pin. That's something that's interesting. Keep that in mind. Shit, I think I found the out of bounds.
Oh!
Oh.
That's a disgrace! It's a disgrace!
Yes, it is a disgrace.
God. If that was in real life, you'd be clattering that club against bloody railings.
Imagine if this had been the last round of a major.
Could come back to my feet. No.
It is coming back to your feet.
Yeah. This better get off the green.
Oh, it's going to get off the green. Don't worry about that. Oh, is it?
Are you better?
Oh, thank Christ.
We should have stayed on.
That would have been highly entertaining, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right at it.
Shot.
Oh,
Oh,
pain.
I'll take beauty.
once. You can get this within 3 feet, Dave. It's a genius shot. I can't see a flop making that.
No, I'm going the flop.
Are you serious?
Yep. Unadjusted, just so you're aware.
Really? It can't make it. You've gone long and right. Is that the
Sorry?
Did you
That
do it?
was just a normal shot. Oh, he's impaled himself.
Nah, I haven't got a webcam. How do you know?
Oh, you're a funny man.
Oh shit! Like the weird.
The shit view, great. Not that it matters.
Well, you're having your 6 shot. It's a move.
Yeah.
Sit back and enjoy the view, Dave. I think Andy's going to pick up a good one here.
Oh, that wandered. Right there, he's got it. Right.
Right, final.
Ooh.
250. Oh no, this 17. I thought it was last.
The last hole's worth 500,000, so even
Yeah.
I can still win at this point.
Yeah.
As long as this hole's a draw, I'm still in it.
And if we draw the last hole, it doubles to $1 million.
Yeah.
What, you go to a playoff?
No, it just keeps replaying the hole until
okay.
it's decided. But it does double the value.
You'd think it could go up and up and up very quickly from that point. Ooh.
Ooh.
I can tell you that the last hole is a par 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But my only advice to you is to have a good look at the green before you fire up.
It's really unusual for a par 3 to be the last hole.
Yeah. It's quite unusual for it to be the first hole as well.
140 up 8. Oh.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh,
Are you going mining down there, Dave?
bloody hell.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I could be suffering the same fate.
I hate Tour Pro. It's just so bad. No, perfect. Wogger, but perfect.
That's short.
It is short, isn't it?
Right. Here's my chance.
I thought that would do better. But obviously not.
Right.
Did you take the 9-iron or the wedge?
7 iron. That was almost a full 7-iron, Andy.
Wow. Oh, Christ.
What the hell?
You're in the
Thank you.
bushes against a tree. If you get this anywhere near the green,
58,
This one's
up
Well,
62 foot. I've just got to hit this full.
Dandy Workers Club.
Yeah. Hit the bloody, hit something.
Man.
hit
I
the
think
tree.
you're further behind.
Oh, there's 2.
You could hear for a long time, folks.
Not a good time. Just.
The problem is as well the
Oh,
the
hang on.
ground
No, I don't know where. There's the fucking pin.
is so steep you might not actually ever.
No, we'll set a 4-hour time limit on this.
Trouble is
Oh.
coming back slightly.
I think
Yeah.
I might have a clear shot this time anyway. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you.
Alright,
Oh.
this will get out.
Yeah, you're laughing.
Just sink this one, and you're a chance.
Oh my god, it didn't go anywhere. Well, at least it's closer. Fuck. Oh, because I think it went to a pitch instead of a full shot.
There's the caddy's fault. Sack him, Dave. Tell him his 10%. It's going to be 10% of note.
Well, 10% of nothing is nothing, so.
Okay, right.
Sorry about the delay, guys.
That's all right. No, I can't see the BLI, but this looks about 10 feet left to right. He's gone straight at it. Almost.
Not bad. Has a lag. Ooh.
And I hit the right distance, but obviously not enough to counter the break.
I don't.
I'm going to give Andy the line.
That may not be a bad thing, depending on how close you get.
Wow, I really do not want to go to the left of this pin at all. Just throwing it out to the right and for the shit. It's a bit hard. Shit.
Just a tad.
Well, that's not great. Shit, Andy's got a chance to just about seal this. If he sinks this, I have to draw. I just made a terrible mistake during this shot. It's a bit low. Oh no!
Oh, that was a huge mistake.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Like the biggest mess of this hole ever. I knew what I had to do. I didn't do it.
You've taken 3 shots, Dave, from the side of the green to get there.
I think what you're trying to say, Bill, is from a spectator's point of view, that was appalling.
Maybe I was a bit harsh. It was less an optimum.
Oh, I've done the same as you, Dave. Oh, God.
I can't believe the money you guys are getting for this.
You gotta sink it, dude.
So hard, Dave.
I know.
I don't like it.
Looks no good.
Oh.
Okay, right. Well, this is not a piece of cake either. But it's in.
Your brilliant bogey won the hole.
Yeah. Well, I think
Now,
that's probably the first time a bogey has won the hole.
there are 2 people in it right now, but if this skin is drawn, then I'm back in it because I can win $1 million on the last.
So if you're winning the hole easily, Dave, just do a few bad shots to let other people catch you up.
That's unsportsmanlike.
That's not a bad start. Oh. Well, that's not too bad there.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, it's 179 minus 8, 171. I just want to walk a putt from the left-hand side of the green. Got it.
That's a horrible looking putt.
No, now it's a flop. Yeah. God.
That could come down towards the pin, I think.
Mm. Oh,
Oh,
very
it's out.
Come on, feed your crop, don't stop. Jesus.
Oh, he's got a highly makeable putt.
Yeah.
$550,000. But you've got to hope that this hole is tied.
Oh no, I forgot to swap the club.
Oh, his course management skills have gone out the window. Please don't tell me you're going to give.
He's going to give me a
Dave.
bit of a clue.
Um,
You know what to do, Dave? Putt off the green.
That's wrong on so many levels. Ooh.
well, I'm on your side for this shot, Andy.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's done long and right. What the hell's going on? We're throwing it away.
Oh, God.
Oh, I have to sync this like left to right, right to left. Oh my god. It's confusing. Maybe it's there.
Oh no.
Right behind the hole.
Oh, this, I'd be very surprised with this. This is more than a foot away.
Well, Dave knows it's a difficult putt. He's just run it along the line. You can see what he's got.
Oh no.
That was a good effort, though.
We both made exactly the same mistake.
Oh.
It's a tricky hole.
Sorry about that, but it looks as though the roars of victory go to Uncle Dave.
I may have snatched. Oh my god, that's a lot of break though. It should be fine. Woo!
Yeah.
$1.3 million.
Man, look at that finish. Look how rough that was.
Yeah, I haven't won skins for ages.
Look at those numbers.
44.
They're not great.
Brutal gold.
I didn't deserve to win with that back nine.
You have stolen it, Dave.
I have.
Yeah,
So
it
you've got, look at your scores. You've got a 3, a 7, a 9, and a 3.
But you effectively won it on the 2 birdies and then the 2 pars.
Yeah, those 2 par 3s got me over the line.
Yeah.
Just
brutal
overlook the triple bogey and the quintuple bogey in between.
That's just all about building up confidence levels.
That's good.
It's all about picking your fights, isn't it, Dave?
It is.
Exactly.
Wow. Oh, well, I'll take it. A win is a win.
Yeah, 1.3 mil to 800,000.